welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, welcome. Appreciate you guys checking out the video, checking out the channel. You guys are returning. Welcome back, man. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. Happy Thursday to everybody. Just kind of moving along right now this week. I've been listing a lot of kind of a lower end stuff this week. And hopefully things will be moving a little bit better. You know, I think I jinxed myself earlier in the week. I said I had a great weekend. This week has kind of dampened or slowed down, I guess you can say, sales-wise. So hopefully I can jinx myself the other way around. Hopefully I can get some more sales this week, the rest of this week and this weekend. So we'll see where that goes on that. But anyways, quick video today. I just wanted to talk about because many people keep asking, and not just this, it's not a Q&A, just this question like, you know, how come I don't go back to Whatnot? Why don't I sell on Whatnot anymore? How come I don't use CompC? How come I don't use Instagram as much anymore? How come I don't sell on specific platforms anymore? Facebook, because I used to sell quite a bit on Facebook Marketplace and all that stuff too. This is the thing, what I definitely learned. This is a tip for anybody, is that try all different platforms and see what works best for you and your situation. So for me personally, currently, eBay is the best platform for me situational wise. You know, in regards to allowing me the flexibility of freedom of when I can list, how I can list, how much I can list, and, you know, in regards to sales and how I can adapt of, you know, shipping. If it's the next day, 2 days, 3 days, it has that flexibility. If I have time away, all that stuff. So eBay has actually been the most flexible for me, and in my eyes, it fits my needs. So that's why I use, you know, eBay, you know, primarily. CompC and stuff is just not my thing. I did do a lot of sales on Facebook Marketplace. However, I kind of went away from that because I felt like I just wasn't getting as much eyes as I do on eBay. Same thing with like CompC and stuff. I felt like eBay, I just got more eyes. Same thing with the, you know, the other auction platforms. I just felt eBay, I was just getting more traction, more eyes and everything on that end. And then on top of that, like Instagram and all that, it's just one of those things where when you're selling individually, like those, like on Facebook or on Instagram, it felt like it was more time consuming. And you know, I'm all about ease and just speed, right? If I can just sell something, sell it, ship it, bam, you know, done, you know, wipe my hands clean of it, versus over negotiating on Instagram, on Facebook. It took a lot of time, and sometimes you negotiate, you don't even get the sale. Versus on eBay, it's just so simple. If I set a price, you know, best offer, I set the minimum price, or if I rebuttal you or whatever, yay or nay, simple as that, great. If you accept it, I ship the item once it's paid for. It's just so convenient, and that's why I use it. I do hate the fact that they take a lot of percentage points, obviously percentage in regards to sales, but that's just the nature of doing business with eBay and just having eBay on, you know, store online. So you just got to deal with that. A lot of people also ask, you know, the biggest thing is like, how come I don't go back to Whatnot? How come I don't use Whatnot as much anymore, if at all? And the reason being is just the time for it. People don't really realize it's very time consuming to do that, and then structure to build up your following, and then just making sure, you know, you're entertaining people for hours on end. You know, if I do a 2-hour stream, 3-hour stream, you have to be somewhat entertaining, you know, for, you know, to capture the audience's attention. And then on top of that, I just felt, you know, this is the reality. I felt fake. I felt like, I mean, even though I was as real and I was whoever I was during my, you know, my Whatnot streams, I just felt like it was just putting on a front. I hate that. I hate that in sales in general. Whether I was doing breaks, whether I was just selling singles, you know, things like that. I just, you know, to me, I didn't feel like I could really truly be myself. I was just kind of putting on a show, and which it really is. You're putting on a show, guys. That's what Whatnot is. I'm not hating on it. It just wasn't for me, for my situation. On top of that, I don't do breaks and stuff anymore because, to me, I felt like I felt bad. I had a conscience where if I didn't pull a nice card for somebody and they spent that amount of money on something of a break and I didn't pull anything nice for them, you know, even though it's not my fault, I felt like it was, and that sucked. So I don't know if you guys, breakers, whether they feel bad, don't feel bad. I don't know, man. I felt bad. You know what I'm saying? If someone spend, $100 or $20 or $10 buying into my break, and I pull them literally 30 cents worth of or $1 worth of cards, I truly felt bad. And that's the biggest reason why I don't do breaks or I don't do whatnot anymore, is because I sincerely felt like shit. And I felt like they didn't get their money's worth. So when I sell singles, or when I sell slabs, when I sell those things, they know what they're buying, so they're getting their money's worth, because that's a card that they want. So I don't feel as bad when I do it that way and when I do it on eBay. So that's the biggest thing, was that was the biggest reason why I don't do whatnot as much anymore. And then on top of that, I just felt like it just didn't feel right for me. And it is what it is, man. There you guys go, man. Those are the reason why I don't do those platforms. I currently use eBay, and then in-person shows. So I love that. I love the aspect of talking to people. I do have a social aspect that I enjoy in that sense, because I can feel real. I can talk sports. I can talk cards, face to face, negotiate face to face. I like that. I enjoy that a lot. So and that's why those are the two platforms I currently do, and I will continuously do unless something changes. But we'll see on that. So there you guys go. I mean, my biggest tip, this is the biggest tip I'll tell anybody. If you're looking to sell sports cards full-time for a living, find the right platform that fits you. I'm not saying go to eBay, guys. By all means, if eBay doesn't work for you, if it's not your thing, it takes too much, percentage or whatever the case may be, dude, find another platform that works for you, whether it's McCarty, whether it's CompC, whether it's whatnot, whether it's just shows only. Find what works for you in your situation and what you're happy with. Because, my thing was, a lot of people like, you got to sell only on eBay, or you got to sell only on whatnot. No, you don't. You got to sell what works for you and what you enjoy the most. That's the biggest thing. Was I enjoy in eBay. I enjoy listing. I enjoy shipping, the packaging, all that stuff. I enjoy being in person at the shows. So those are the things I enjoy the most. I didn't enjoy whatnot. I stopped doing that. I didn't really enjoy negotiating all the time on Instagram and Facebook. So I still do some on Instagram, but not primarily as much anymore. And that's because just the back and forth, I just felt like it just wasn't using my time wisely. That was pretty much it. So there you guys go. Find whatever platform works for you guys. That's the best tip I can give you. Try them all, obviously, if you can, and then just go from there and do what works for you. Use whatever advice people give you, or whatever people who use, take it as a grain of salt, and then just move from there. That's what I recommend for everybody in regards to what platform to use to sell. So other than that, man, appreciate you guys checking out the video, checking out the channel. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. Other than that, man, go Steph Curry, go Team USA. Hopefully they do. Suni Lee. There you guys go. Other than that, man, until next time. Oh, don't forget, check out the eBay store. Links in the description. Every little bit helps me. So other than that, man, I appreciate you guys more than words can say, man. Until next time, have a good rest of the week, guys.